I hope you try and you enjoy and you feel better after. So sitting in a cross-legged position, you're going to take that left foot and bring it over the right thigh into a half lotus. Now your knee might be up here or here, and that's fine. You just need to stay in this stretch as long as possible to slowly bring it on as you open up the hips. So inhale, really extend through the spine, feel your forward. Reach as far forward as you can and just hold it here for about 5 breaths. As you exhale, really imagine that your body relaxes more as you release the tension from your hips. And then walk yourself over to the right. And hold it here. Walk yourself over to the left and hold it here. And then come back up. Inhale, the left hand comes up, and exhale, reach over towards the right side, really feeling that extension through the left side body, releasing the left side corner of the hips. Inhale, the left arm opens up, and then reach over again, seeing if you can reach any further. And then come back up. This time the left hand comes up. This time the right hand comes up, and reach over as far over to the left side as you can. And then open that right arm behind you, so chest opens up to the ceiling, and then reach over again, seeing if you can reach any further. Good. And then hands behind you, and then push through the palms of your hands and hips come up. And just shake it out here. Good. And then make some circles from the hips, mobilizing them, and then change directions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. So this time the right palm goes on the right knee and twist to look behind you. And then change sides. The right palm goes on the left knee and twist, look behind you. And then change sides. So undo your legs. So at first you're in cross-legged position, then take your right foot over the left thigh. Adjust your sit bones so they're both evenly on the floor. And it may not look like this for you. Your knee might be up here or anywhere in between. That's fine. And then inhale. As you inhale, really sit tall, and then exhale. Take your right hand and reach over to the left side. Take your left hand, reach over to the right side. Reach as far over to the right as you can. And then open that left arm up behind you, and then reach over again, seeing if you can reach any further. And then come back up. Inhale, the right hand comes up. Really reach over to the left side as far over as you can. And then inhale, the arm comes behind you. Look, chest faces the ceiling, and then try and reach over slightly more if you can. Good. And then hands come forward on the floor and see how far down you can get. Good. Now hands go over to the right side. And hold, take a few deep breaths here. And then take it over to the left side. Take a few deep breaths here. Good. Come back up. Make some circles from the hip joint and the chest, mobilizing the spine, mobilizing the hips. Good. And change directions. Good. And then the left hand, the left palm on the right knee, twist, look behind you, and then change directions. Twist, and look behind you. Good. And then come into, so 90-90 with both knees. So you're 90 at this knee and then 90 at this knee. And just notice how that feels. It can get a bit crampy in this position. If this is too much, you can just bring your legs closer together, or just find a position where you feel the opening in your hip, but it shouldn't be painful. If it's painful, then kind of lower the intensity. And then face forward towards that right knee and come down. And just make some press up positions over here, 5 of these. As you increase the mobility in your hips, and then bring yourself down onto the floor and just hold it here. Take a few deep breaths here, and as you exhale, just feel your hips releasing tension. Good. Walk it back up. And then fold forward onto that left knee. This is tricky, this one, so it doesn't matter if you can't move, or you can slightly adjust your knee so it comes further in, just whatever feels good for you. But it's a very strong opening at the hips that don't usually move in this way, so it might feel uncomfortable. Good, and change sides. So drop your knees onto the floor, 90 at both legs, and then walk yourself over that left knee and come, hold it up first. Just make some press up movements, 5 of these, as you increase the mobility. And then walk your hands forward, forward over time, and lift it up. Take some deep breaths here. On the exhale, imagine you're coming deeper into this position, really releasing the tension that you're feeling. Then walk yourself back up, and then going towards that right knee. So inhale, as you exhale, try and walk forward, as far forward as you can. Just hold it here. Again, you can adjust the knees to a more comfortable position, but you should feel the opening on that right hip. Good. And then feet come up, windshield wiper, the knees. And then soles of the feet come together. And shake out your knees. And rock forward and back, keeping the chest facing forward, so you're not going like this, but keeping it facing forward. Keep going, rocking forward and back as you're opening up the hips a bit more over here. And then really walk yourself as far forward as you can and take 5 deep breaths in this position. Really feel your body relax as you breathe out. As you breathe in fresh, energetic. As you breathe in fresh oxygen, energizing your body, and exhaling out all the tension and stale air from your body. And then from here, walk your hands over to the right side. Pull the opening in that left hip. And then walk over to the left side, feeling more of an opening in your right hip. Good, and then come into tabletop. And then, just put your knees under your hips, hands under the shoulders. Make some circles from the left hip joint. And then change directions. Good. And then that left knee comes in between the hands, then come into pigeon. Rock it here from side to side, feeling out the tense bits that you can notice that are in your hip area, and just hold it wherever you like. You can also bounce, try and open them up a bit more, and then you can either stay here or walk yourself up. Take hold of that right foot and bring it in. You can either stay up here or you can come down onto the floor, keeping hold of that right foot. All of these variations are absolutely fine for opening up the hips. If you want more, you can also, feet goes inside the elbow, and then interlace your hands and look forwards. Good, and then come down, change sides. Check your hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Inhale, look up, exhale, look towards your belly. Inhale, drop the belly and look up. Exhale, tuck the belly in, look towards your spine, look towards your belly, and then release. The right knee comes up and out. So making some circles from the right side, mobilizing the hip, and change directions. Good. Take that right leg behind you, and then that knee comes in between the hands into pigeon. And just wiggle it out. Notice where you feel the most tightness in your hips, and you can just hold it. You can hold it here, or to the right, or in the center, whatever feels good for you. And then walk your hands down onto the floor as far forward as you can. Take 5 deep breaths here. Good. If this is enough of a stretch for you, you can stay here, or you can walk your hands up, push your chest up, and then left hand takes hold of the left foot and bring it in towards you. Feel that stretch also in the quads as well as the hips. And you can just hold onto your foot and walk it forward. Good. Or if you want even more, you can tuck that foot inside your arm and then interlace your fingers and then look forward and up. Good. Perfect. And that was good. And take a deep breath in and exhale. 2 more times. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Thank you.